Halo, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Kita akan memainkan game NBA ke-20. 2K20 2020 ya. Kita memilih tim Orlando Magic. Kita bikin my league. Di sini kita setting dulu pengaturannya biar auto semua. Biar nanti gampang pas in game-nya. Auto semua, qualifying target list auto, auto, semuanya auto, generated rookies. Ya, ini dia kalender pertandingan. Kita setting dulu. Ini setting player lock ini untuk kita memainkan satu orang pemain saja. Sini difficultnya udah pro player. Setting waktu ini 12 menit per quarter. Kita cek lagi, takut lupa ya guys. Mana di mana? Oke, udah 12 menit. Oke, kita langsung melawan Cleveland Cavaliers. Ngomong-ngomong, di tim Orlando Magic ini ada pemain baru yang sangat apa ya, belum dikenal di kalangan NBA. Nah, kita lihat point guard di situ, Ahmad Zaki Azizi. Iya, dia adalah point guard dari Indonesia, ditransfer dengan nilai transfer 500 juta euro untuk menempati posisi point guard untuk tim Orlando Magic. Kita lihat sesuai pemainnya, ada point guardnya Ahmad Zaki Azizi, Teros, Isaac, Gordon, Vucevic. Akan melawan dari tim Cavaliers, The Garland, Clarkson, Osman, Love, dan Thompson. Masih loading ya. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Pertandingan akan segera dimulai.
The skyline of Orlando seen here during a gorgeous sunset. Quite a backdrop for our broadcast tonight. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA is underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Here's a look at the schedule for the Magic. On Saturday, they'll head out on the road to face the Hawks in Atlanta. And then on Monday, they'll take on Marc Gasol and the Toronto Raptors.
And for their matchup with the Bucks, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The duo inside, Love and Thompson. Clarkson is the 2 with Osman the 3. And it's Garland in at the 1. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Terrence Ross is out there with Easy Breezy, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. Shots good by Clarkson. Oh, Clark, there's nothing like opening night. Preseason in the rearview mirror. Now the games count for real. Terrific time.
Yeah, exciting for everybody because hope springs eternal for all teams in the league after you get beyond preseason. And the games do count. They start calculating and documenting W's and M's.
Here's Osman, defended by Gordon. Love kicks to Garland. 5 on the clock.
Besip banget dia guys. Dan apa yang terjadi?
And
Block
it's
saja oleh Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome and outshoot, excels at getting up and denying shots.
Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Easy breezy passes to Vucevic. Stolen by Thompson.
Guys.
Here's Clarkson. Puts it up from 7. Vucevic with the ball.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you. Well, you know, he's still listed at 6'10", but when you see him standing next to teammates, guys, Jonathan Isaac is clearly taller. By the time he's done growing, he's projected to be a 7-footer or north of that.
And Isaac doesn't want that 7-footer label, something we've seen before with the guys like Garnett and Kevin Durant.
Yeah, I agree. There are a couple of things that go into that when you talk about guys not wanting to be listed at 7 feet. He grew up playing on the perimeter and still has an attachment to that part of his game. And I think there's also the feeling if you're listed at 7 feet, you're going to get stuck inside. But even more than that, folks tend to look at you differently when you're a 7-footer. Appear to be out of the norm in a major way.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Garland kicks to Love. Clarkson surveying the floor to stop the run. And it's Thompson with the jam.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Fires top of the key. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Pass to Vucevic, and he lobs it up toward the rim, and the jam by Ross.
Hey, stay woke on Terrence Ross now, one of the most athletic players in the game. Don't sleep on him.
Garland dishes to Thompson. The pass to Garland.
Mana orangnya? Aduh, ngapain kita loncat, guys? Aduh.
And Love throws it down.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
All right, here's a look at stats for Clarkson. How he did last season. He averaged about 17 points a game last year, 3 rebounds and 2 assists. And every team in the league needs shooting. That's what he brings coming off the pine.
Yeah, there's always a demand for shooters, man. Half jumper will travel. I'm telling you, most championship teams, they have a bunch of those guys who can put it in the basket.
Second chance effort, and it's sent back by Isaac. Here's Easy Breezy. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys. Well, they say the post-up big man is dead and gone in the NBA. Don't tell that to Nikola Vucevic, an offensive focal point, and he does some of his best work on that low block.
Garland, and it's sent back by Isaac. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Easy Breezy, good on the shot. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Trying to get open is Thompson. Love with the bucket. And you look at the footwork of Vucevic inside, his moves and counter moves. Terrific.
Shades of Kevin McHale. And that's something he's continued to develop in the pros. A response to defenders who often surpass him athletically.
And that one drops for him. Vucevic has got 7 points.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Count that one from Isaac.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Osman. He's covered by Isaac. Love trying to break loose. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the Cavaliers this summer selecting point guard Darius Garland with the 5th overall pick. The second-year man, Colin Sexton, already on the roster. Greg, how do you see the fit between these two players?
Well, I mean, both are 6'2". The questions will come at the defensive end of the floor. Offensively, both show great promise as shooters, very scoring-minded guards, reminiscent possibly of a Lillard-McCollum pairing for the Blazers, which could be a roadmap for the Cavs.
Clarkson bounce pass. Love the pass to Garland. That's in there. Love with the assist.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
Pass to Gordon. Here's Easy Breezy. He has 5. Back to Gordon. This is it to Easy Breezy. And Garland comes to help. Here's Isaac. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got his second basket of the game.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with the head coach, John Beeline. David.
Well, Kevin, he gave me some broad strokes regarding the game plan. He said we want to put the ball into the paint, high percentage looks, and then get to the foul line if we can. We'll see how they try to accomplish that throughout the game. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. So, timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. Clark, you were so prolific in so many areas of the game. Which part of basketball came the easiest for you?
I think the rebounding piece. I always had a knack for sniffing out missed shots and had the size and timing and hands to chase down rebounds. But that was probably the strength of my game and the most unique part of it at an early age. And then the ball handling. My dad was 6'4" in the 50s, which meant you pretty much played inside, and he drummed into my head and my heart. Make sure you can handle that ball. So from the time I started playing, I was dribbling and making sure I could handle it, and it served me well during my playing career.
Here's Osman. Vucevic defending. Shoots. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Magic leading by 12. Easy breezy passes to Vucevic. And there it is for him. Vucevic has got 9.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Pass to Osman. Shoots over Mirotic. And it's Osman missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And Sexton over to help. Ross passes to Easy Breezy. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Another steal. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
The Cavaliers trail by 18. Now Garland. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Right side Fournier. It's good.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Well, we've seen Vucevic expand his offensive repertoire, guys, adding to his old school post game. He's now demonstrating perimeter shooting and playmaking ability, and that's opening some eyes.
And Cleveland making a change here. Hanson's checked in. And so it's Cleveland with it. They get a hand on it. And now Orlando on the break. And he lays it up and in. And that's 12 points for Easy Breezy.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And Clarkus Vucevic has stepped out from that mid-range to beyond the arc. It's paying dividends.
Not only is he shooting the three-point shot when he steps out there, but it spaces the floor and opens up things for his teammates. And he's proven himself to be a pretty good passer. The face-up game proving just as effective as his post-up game, which makes him a hard cover.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Bamba comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And it's Aminu in for Ross. So it's the Cavaliers now. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Bamba passes to Easy Breezy. Fournier plays it up and banks it in. Fournier's got his second bucket tonight.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And Jerebko kicks to Nance. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Sexton. Henson, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And, you know, Henson's height and length and reach makes him a force on the glass. He does a nice job chasing down those rebounds.
And Garland comes to help. 1:21 left in the first quarter. Here's Easy Breezy. No good from outside. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. And the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul. .110 left in the first quarter. Now here's Garland. He's guarded closely. And Henson kicks to Garland. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the floater. And he sinks the layup. Garland's got 6.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Easy Breezy passes to Bamba. The pass to Mirotic. Trying to find Bamba. He gets it to him. Now when you look at Mo Bamba with his size around 7'1" in height, Clark, the longest wingspan, arm span ever measured at the combine, he can dominate inside.
And you know what, guys? The scary thing is he's got room to fill out. He's got room to add good muscle and weight to that frame. And once he does, he's going to be a nightmare to deal with.
Well, the young bull, Colin Sexton, getting a lot of playing time in his rookie season. Allowed him to play through his mistakes, and that's what you hope for coming in.
That one misses.
And you see the speed, the athleticism, and scoring ability of Sexton. Special. A guard with a fantastic skill set and loads of potential.
With the floater, here's Henson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Evan Fournier. The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
The former Tar Heel, John Henson, is incredibly efficient on both ends of the court.
Here's Easy Breezy. He's got 12. Drains the three-pointer. 15 points in the game.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that. You're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And so...
highlights-nya.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin